Morning everyone, I think we're week 14 by memory. Just losing a bit of track of weeks at the moment because it's just after 4, 4:15, 4:13, depending on which watch you're looking at. And I was meant to be in Sydney, back in Sydney last night, but our appointments went a wee bit longer, and unfortunately around 4 o'clock I make a call these days, and it's a minimum 4 or 5 hour run into Sydney. Generally from wherever I am, I seem to get to a point and go 4 hours when I'm tired, because we start so early. We start at 4 or 5 o'clock every morning, so that's when it dates back to being an army clerk, and you got your clerking done before all the other soldiers woke up, and then you've got to be a soldier, and then you've got to be a clerk at night. So anyway, long story short, we are on the road. We'll be in Sydney hopefully around 9-10 o'clock this morning. Prep for our auctions, we're all good, and the weather forecast is good. So it was suggested to me, how about showing us one of the beaches, calling an auction at a beach. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So looking forward to doing that. Done a lot of sort of calls, obviously outside. Done a lot of on-site auctions, way back stock stuff. So looking forward to doing it outside. Obviously we don't want to do it in the rain, but as long as it's clear, and we'll forecast around that auction time is that it's clear. So looking forward to doing that, and also having a look at the office. Haven't been in the office for 4 weeks. Been on the road out of Sydney, so we've got a bit of paperwork to do. So we'll be doing that, catching up. I'm pretty much not desk bound at all now, so all our calls are up to date, all our sales calls are up to date. We are Bella's scheduling next week, which is cool. Where I should be heading. She's in charge. Did amazingly well in our last trip on the road. Oh, boy, worth the weight in gold, that lady. And I'm still working through all that data and leads. And something to reflect on. It's everything you would assume. A lot of people assume all we're looking at is listings, but the amount of buyers I met in that 15 days, absolutely amazing. And of course the followers, they're part of it. They watch all our photos, our videos and everything, but you get a bit blasé. I don't even know if it's blasé. You just get caught up driving to the next appointment or the next town or city, whatever it is, and you forget that this is going to sound silly. Yesterday or the day before, we only had 34,000 new views, and I was really disappointed. That's new clients. New potential clients looking at our photos and stuff, and I suppose it's where your head's at. Sorry, I'm following truck at the moment, and that's really good because road, sitting on the road, and that's what you find in the Riverina. For some unknown reason, they'll sit in the middle of the road, whether they're eating grain off the grain trucks, possible. But yeah, the trucks sort of clear the way a wee bit. Anyway, yeah, like I was a bit disappointed at 36,000, but you meet a buyer, that's just one, and then you meet another buyer, that's two. So we've still got 35,990 something to meet. So yeah, it was really good. We met, I say we, I and Richie, we met 100 maybe potential buyers coming into the industry, and I actually met some luxury buyers of lifestyle and residential. So just an interesting, it was a really good, thorough time on the road. Probably one of the best trips we've had for a few years, because you tend to get it a bit patchy. You might find something and then you have to drive days for the next one, or you could drive the whole 14-15 days and not see any new stock, potential new stock or new auctions and new buyers. But gee, it was just a treasure trove. Can't believe it. So we've got a lot of paperwork to do over the next 3 or 4 days, so that we clear it completely, because we're on the road again next week. So yeah, just amazing period of time for us. We're just so busy out here, out on the road talking to people. That's my business. So yeah, any questions or queries, feel free to send them through, and I'll answer them on one of my videos, because that gives people probably the best opportunity and to talk about it. And you might have a question that everybody else has been thinking, and I can answer it. You know, it's pretty, a lot of it's simple, simplistic. Things about licensing. I've had new people come into the industry and just understanding things like licensing, things like staff and gaming and all that sort of stuff. Now, you can always go to the main source, but I can tell you what it's like out here. And that just gives you a different perspective. And it's nothing is insurmountable. And what I've found is that the agencies are really helpful 9 times out of 10 in helping you if you buy a property, buy a pub, buy a motel, helping you continue trading. You know, these towns want pubs and motels trading, and so do the council, so do the liquor licensing, all those. You know, it's an industry. So anyway, text, email me any questions. The only comment I suppose I could make is that I am out of, when I'm on these road trips, I am out of area, out of range, and a couple of times the reality was I was out of range for 12 hours. So you know, I only have to stop. I only have to, if we stop and sleep somewhere and we're out of range, there's 8 hours or 6 hours. Yeah. So anyway, auctions today. New auctions coming through. We did talk. I spoke on the weekly update about the possibility of moving next month's auction to the month after, just because I'm getting it again that the accounts are just buyers are already messaging me, and it's only 4:30 for the auctions. Yeah, it's just a case that I just lost my train of thought. But the auction. We're finding that there's a pattern that the contracts aren't coming through quick enough, and it's nothing to do with the solicitors. Well, it's the solicitors, but it's more about them getting information from the councils. That's correct. Water rights, it could be anything, but it's just taking longer now, so we might go to bi-monthly to give them almost a month of, the deadlines are going to be the same, but it gives them a month of getting contracts together. Shouldn't be that way, but it's the reality. You know, we do so many auctions that you can't fight a system that's just sad. Can't believe I'm seeing a truck passing a car on a blind corner. Find out what that's about. Anyway, everyone have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, as I will, and Richie. The good thing about auction day that Richie loves is that he gets to go swimming at Rose Bay. And he loves it. Just under the Waverley police station there. Rose Bay police station, whichever way you look at it. So he loves it. He loves getting into Double Bay and the cafes. Knowing that he's top dog. I hate to tell him that he's the only working dog in there, but he is top dog in there. He's lead dog. He's double lead dog, which is good. So yeah, have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, settlement day, and give us a bell, give us an email or text. Email or text always get through. So funnily enough, phone can be out of area and then suddenly the texts get through. So talk to you soon. 040 297 0217. Brian at Brian McManus Real Estate.